Hi, I'm Michael Brumbaugh, founding attorney of the Brumbaugh Law Firm. We do estate planning and elder law, and Amanda today is asking me questions about healthcare documents.
So, um, for Healthcare Decisions Day, I want to know if I've got dementia or a loved one with dementia and they don't have any documents in place, can they still sign documents? These healthcare documents we've been talking about.
Yeah, maybe. It's if someone has dementia, and even if they have a diagnosis of dementia or a diagnosis of Alzheimer's or Parkinson's with Lewy body, there's all kinds of things that can cause dementia, can cause confusion and memory loss. So whether they can still legally sign or not, just because they have the diagnosis doesn't mean by itself that they can't sign. It really comes down to, do they still have the legal capacity to sign, or does the law still say they are aware enough that they can sign? And that test, to really simplify it, it comes down to things like, do they know who they are? If I ask them who the family is, are they going to tell me who their family, who those would be? They know. Do they know they have a home? They have some assets. And interestingly enough, as long as I can have that conversation with them, if their short-term memory, they don't remember it the next day, that's okay. As long as they were aware, and as we're having the conversation, as long as they were part of it and followed along and understood what we're talking about, and then we can probably put these things in place for them. It's probably not too late. But it will become too late someday. So it's always better to get these things done earlier when somebody has a dementia diagnosis rather than later.
So, what if they can't sign? What if they don't know any of the answers to those questions? What
Yeah.
happens then?
Yeah. So now, if it's too late because their capacity is just gone, the disease has taken their mind, um, and we don't have any healthcare power of attorneys in place or financial power of attorney in place. Other things we can talk about a different time. Now we're probably going to have to go to probate court while they're alive and get a guardianship where court declares this person incompetent, and a court appoints somebody as their guardian that can make decisions for them, including healthcare and financial decisions. So the system has a way to take care of it. It's a little cumbersome, a little clunky, can be kind of expensive. But if it's too late to get the healthcare documents in place, then that is probably the route we're going to have to go.
So, again, earlier, not later.
Yeah, earlier not later, and we can help. Here we help folks do healthcare power of attorneys, and if it's too late, we can help do guardians. Although we only do that if the family gets along. If the family's fighting about it, we can send you somewhere else. But we don't. We're not set up to litigate things into court. We're more designed to help families collaborate, get along. How do we get them through the process? But if it's fighting with each other, there's other law firms that like to do that. That is not us.
Gotcha. Um, so are healthcare documents the same as estate planning? Are they all in one?
No, they're like puzzle pieces. So the healthcare power of attorney, the living will, they're part of an estate plan. When we talk about estate plan, sometimes folks, a lot of folks, if they're not estate plan attorneys or elder law attorneys, most folks think, oh, I'm not the Rockefeller, I'm not, whoever you want to substitute in there that's super wealthy. I don't have an estate. Well, really, what that really means is, do you have a will? Do you have a financial power of attorney? Do you have documents that allow somebody to make decisions for you, health and financial, if you're sick? Do you have something in place that says where things go when you're gone? Is it going through probate, not through probate? Those are all pieces of your estate plan. Healthcare documents are part of that plan.
Well, that sounds good. I feel like I've learned a lot. Thank you for answering my questions.
You're welcome.